this year in Atlanta, Georgia. Now it's held in a different host city every year. Last year was in California. Over 500 poets from all over the world, including Canada and France. Dada's, your South Florida team, the only one from South Florida, placed number 6 in the nation last year. So we are badass when I tell you we badass. 2 of our poets are not here. They are on tour. One is in New York and one is in South Carolina making some money for us. Now the only way that we get to the Nationals is through community support. So we did those raffles. We also got a blessing bucket. If you like a baller, you know, and you want to give me a check and shit, tax write-off, then you know, you just come to me, you write it out to the company, and you just get that whole tax write-off. But if you just a baller and you just want to give away, put it in the blessed bucket. We're doing a good thing here. Now, there are 5 poets going to the Nationals, and I just want y'all to know who they are. Now.
Who am I is one of life's most enlightening questions. So I asked my shadow, thinking he would know since he's been with me since my conception, only to realize that his point of view is a little too dark to offer light to my perspection. Who am I? I've learned that the best approach to the question is to admit that you don't have a clue. One must understand that there's no Inspector Gadget Magnum PI that you can hire to find this answer for you, but there's 5 things you'll have to do. 1, have a confrontation with yourself. 2, a conversation with your maker. 3, make the conscious choice to accept your past in spite of being rejected. 4, and wrap your present regardless of how it was presented. And 5, make the challenge daily to identify yourself as an individual. Forsake the comforts of being a carbon copy and forsake the confidence of being an original. Who am I?
They call me Bird. You see, I have a delivery that UPS would envy. There's so much pain in me, but I take flight when I write, so even when I'm sore, I soar, making sure you too can see the sky somehow. I'm stitching rhymes out of the silver lining in every cloud. It's hard to keep a bird down. You see, gravity cannot handle me. I'm up in the air, I'm aviating despite hurt and despair. But you see, I took pieces off my writer's block and I made it real. I made it something you can feel. See, this is the real deal. We are here to uplift your spirits, and I feel it because sometimes I don't feel gifted. Sometimes I feel like God gave me a curse on my worst days, but on my first days, I feel like writing. I feel like fighting for something. I feel like fighting. If there's nothing else, I fight for myself. They call me Bird.
Who am I? I've always found it hard to see a glass half empty. I've been full of myself for so long. I've always had a hard time finding... Thank you. I've always had a hard time finding modesty on this microphone. I've sworn to make poets lock themselves up on writer's block. I've made poetry my prisoner since I first sentenced words. My bars, they've always come easy. It's like my pen is a pervert. I take advantage of notebooks. I turn one mic stand into a relationship. I'm looking at the business. My style since I stood up here for the first time. I've sworn to make poets lock themselves up on writer's block. I've made poetry my prisoner since I first sentenced words. My bars, they've always come easy. It's like my pen is a pervert. I take advantage of microphones. I turned one mic stand into a relationship, became convinced I deserved this. I stepped on stages to blow up like landmines. I learned that I grew up being an ace ever since from the beginning. I love myself. I was raised to ace life with the king's mentality. So I like to thank the queens who jacked up my heart because I learned never to love for face value. I was taught that a house built by cards somehow always fall, yet under my pressure these stages, they never seem to fold. So to those who have given up on me, may the odds be ever in your favor. My hunger is not a game. I am starving to outlive failure. No arrested development. I'm confined by an 8 by 11 page with 3 minutes to spit inside of it. I cover these walls in lines like coke inside a vagina. Scrape the paint off the ceiling. I'm a raw dog my limits. I'ma fuck the sky until my dreams are born. You watch.